Let's talk some transfers. So over the weekend, there were a couple of stories and I'm going to choose a couple to focus on today. The first one is Andy Robertson. He's been linked with a move to Atletico Madrid, and surely if you're a Liverpool fan, this one must hurt. This summer, you're already losing Trent Alexander-Arnold, and now you're adding Andy Robertson, his partner in crime, the dynamic duo from the Klopp years, gone in one fell swoop. And yet, this could be a great move for Andy Robertson because it does seem that Milos Kerkez is set to replace him at left back. So do you really want to spend the last few years of your career sat on the bench at Liverpool reliving former glory? I don't think you are. I think you do take the new challenge at this stage, and playing for Cholo Simeone, he's got a track record of making this work. He brought in Kieran Trippier from Spurs, who was incredible for Atletico Madrid. I believe they won the league title together, but they loved him. And more recently, you've got Conor Gallagher, who's definitely endeared himself to the Atletico fans. Andy Robertson has got the mentality. He's the mentality monster, isn't he? As Klopp used to say. But I do doubt his legs. This season, you've seen so many signs that he switches off, can't get back with the attacker, and there's a very real reason why Liverpool are after Milos Kerkez. I do believe that he has his limitations, but good luck to him. The next story is Spurs, and I say that because there's a couple of players that I want to discuss, but they all tie together, don't they? Thomas Frank got the job, and well done to him. He deserves a move up, even if it's not a move up in terms of the table. He's got Champions League football this year, so it's not a bad gig to have. But Daniel Levy is going to give him a bit of a war chest just to get him started, so he's got to be choosing the right options. I believe he's made a mistake straight away. Time might prove me wrong on this one, but Matthias Tell, this is a guy that they brought in from Bayern Munich on loan, and I think it's safe to say that he didn't set the world alight. I've not seen any evidence to suggest that there's a player in there, and I think that sometimes teams are a little bit guilty of looking at the team as opposed to the individual. More recently, I look at, say, Ansu Fati, a player who was touted as the next Ballon d'Or. Really? Look at his career and how it's panned out. I don't think anyone is saying that anymore. And Buemo and Visser, Spurs actually in for Brentford's attack. This one would be the gut punch to Brentford, because in a season where they lose their manager, are they really going to get rid of their attackers too? The guys who guarantee them goals every single season. Thomas Frank is not stupid. He knows that by signing these two players, he guarantees his team goals. He's worked with them for a good few years. They are Premier League proven, and Daniel Levy knows he's getting a safe return on his investment if he can get these over the line. But for Brentford, it's worrying times, because these two would represent incredible business for Spurs, and I think they would ruin Brentford. I really do. They were able to survive when they lost Ivan Toney to Saudi Arabia, but only because these two were so good, and there's no one there that I can see with the potential to fill in for the goals that they would lose if these two leave. Let me know your thoughts on the stories that I've discussed in today's video, and if you did enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Take care.